Right, let's try that, shall we? That should have fixed it. Right. Hi, Chris. I must admit, I did see you were struggling there. Trouble is, trying to work it out what's going on from sitting here and you working it there would be a nightmare. Really, I need you to be here and we set it all up and get it all running for you as best as possible. That's all I can suggest at the moment. Why are you editing the shout out command, Sydney? Shout out should be handled by Frosty Tools. Well, I've got the shout out up on screen, it's come up. As far as I can see, I mean, obviously, I'm only seeing it from my side. As far as I'm aware, it should only put one up on screen anyway. I'll have a look in a minute, not a problem. Because it should show the links and make, well, they should be active links, obviously. Ooh, I've got going round here then. Nearly went down the wrong way. Yeah, it's not just you that are having problems tonight, Chris. Mine wouldn't behave. While I was going back talking to you back and forwards, my keyboard just lost connection with my main PC. I couldn't do anything with it, I had to reboot it. And of course that cut all the cam links off and everything, so I had no cameras working or anything. And they were all being a pain in the bum. But never mind. Got it back working now, I think, pretty much. We should have game capture, which is what I'm on at the minute. We should have pixelate, which should be the screens from my perspective rather, which it is. And now if we go back to game capture, and then bring up the face cam. That's not come back to game capture for some reason. Yeah, I want to get it more square round, so as it looks better on the actual screens. There's a bit of work to do to it yet, but yeah. Why is it not letting me go anyway? Let's have a look. Oh, a bit that's why. Further open than I thought it was. Let's back off a bit. Better. Well, this is a tight one. Getting that grain trailer in there is going to be hard. I might have to go through and have another go in a minute. Right, freight market. Obviously it wasn't freight market, it must have been cargo market. Oh, game shut down. Well, that was a nice little crash. Came up and said it done an update by the look of it. Yeah, wrong sort of crash, unfortunately. It's gone up eventually. Okay, market. Denver to Albuquerque, that was the one, I think. I'll take it anyway. Got to get something, you know, going on the road, haven't we? Or as much. Right. Cargo has been loaded. Let's get out of here. It's that side I want, not this side. Idiot. Thank you, Sydney. Yeah, I gained quite a lot of pleasure out of kicking them out and all. Well, I haven't put any music on, have I? Do that in a minute. Might just do this run with no music and a bit of a chat and make sure it's running okay. Because if they've done an update, it may be a mod that's killing it. That's bit that's not au faibly updated. I've had that happen before. So. God, this thing got lead in its boots. So slow, this truck. So what have you folks been up to today? Anything nice? Alright. So a productive day. And probably a very enjoyable one as well. Yeah. Yeah. Must admit that's something I haven't done for ages. Sat around a campfire. Just don't go anywhere to do anything like that, unfortunately. Thank you very much, kind sir. Much appreciated. Yeah, much appreciated that, mate. Well, we had a fairly quiet day, as regards. We had my daughter over. It was her birthday today. She'd had a busy day, and we knew we were going to get some exciting news, so to speak. So we were waiting for them to pop round, and it turns out that her boyfriend asked her to marry him, and now they're fiancés. So it looks like next year we've got a wedding to plan, or to go to at least. So that'll be nice. It was her birthday, and he took her and the children for a photo shoot, and they all went to this photo shoot, and he proposed while they were at the photo shoot. So the guy who was doing the photos got some photos of him proposing as well, which was lovely. He did fall down on one knee bit. We knew he was going to ask her, obviously, because he'd asked us for our permission, so to speak, which is a not very much used thing, I don't think, these days, but it was nice of him to ask, at least. So yeah, it's that's lovely. And they're going away on holiday shortly, so we're looking after granddaughters for a couple of days. Basically, they're being shared around the grandparents, so that everybody gets some. Wouldn't be fair for us to hog them all the time. Okay, well, it's all appreciated any time you can spend here, Sydney. Uh, yeah, it's always nice to have someone to chat to, you know. Yeah. So, I don't know what went on with the PC earlier. Like I say, it just all of a sudden the mouse and keyboard stopped responding, and I had to do a full restart. And of course, then when I came back, some of the other stuff that I'd already set up wasn't working. So. Be nice if I can sort Chris's streaming out with him, because I know he's itching to get streaming trucking, because he's actually a trucker he's been a trucker in real life. He's not doing it at the moment as such. He still drives a big lorry, but he's not doing like trucking deliveries, so he misses it a bit, I think. Excuse me. Where they've upgraded the game, updated it rather, should I say. I don't know if that's broke something or what, but have you got anything planned coming up for the weekend at all, Sydney? Going up to the cabin or anything like that? Oh right, lovely, lovely. What sort of a play? Is it like a modern day thing or? Ah, right, okay. Oh, Little Mermaid. All right. That would be good. Must admit, we had the odd play that our children win when they were younger. That we used to go and watch, obviously, when they were at school and stuff. But neither of them has gone into anything like that since. My daughter was a bit of a dancer for a while. She, well, both of them actually. They both went to a dance school and got a number of dance exams under their belt. But then they grew up and real life took over, I guess. They both danced on like main theatre stages in London, so they both did well in that respect. 72 mile an hour. He's breaking records at this rate. Yeah, it was a local dance school, and basically what they did was they did a thing they called show dance, which they would perform every year at a certain weekend. And that show dance, what they did was they would perform it once on the Saturday, once on the Sunday for charity, and all the money from tickets and stuff went to charity. So what they used to do with the money they earned from it was they would give it to a local children's hospital, children's centre, and they would go and buy medical things for the hospital, and they donated scanners and all sorts for it over the years. I think last I heard they were at like £40,000 that they donated. So they've got a room named after the dance studio, and that's where all the equipment that they bought is. Excuse me. Well, I hope you have a nice time up at the cabin and he does well in his play. that's something I've got to get. I've got a while to wait for yet, till my granddaughters are in their plays and stuff. But if I'm able to go, I will be going. Sometimes tickets are limited, so you have to be a bit careful with how many you can get. So I've had to look for some new engine mods for the game. For some reason, the one I've been using, it just disappeared out of the Steam workshop. So have I still got that Christmas emoji in? I keep meaning to take the Christmas ones out and put in the others. I've got some others to go in the right place, or in place of them. I'm not short of emojis. If I wanted any more, I'd make some more, but I do need to do a few. I want to do some slightly different ones, so yeah, but I shall get round to that shortly. It seems to be everything's slowly coming together, but it is coming together. It's just taking me a while to get everything right. I mean, now I'm getting to the stage where I've got the cameras coming up where I want them as well. It doesn't seem to turn the scenes over correctly at the moment for the cameras, but that's something I'm working on yet again. So it may be I need to put the camera for the screens behind me, like up above my head, or to my left shoulder or something, to get a better view. It's all trial and error after all, isn't it? What's going on? Who's it? What? Someone's had an accident, obviously. Going to be another one here in a minute. Bit of argy-bargy. this run I shall have a look at seeing if I can change the engine in this cab. Oh right, yeah, a separate one to what you've done previously. If you want to drop me the link into Facebook Messenger, Sydney, I'll follow it. Have a look. Just obviously I can't do it from here really, so makes sense for you to send it into there for me. Subscribe to it, not follow it. I was talking Twitter language and I don't even use Twitter, or X as it's now called, or I try not to too much. Go up there. Yeah, you finished that run. Didn't realise. It didn't ask me to press the button to find out where I was dropping it. Yeah, that's better. Didn't do it first time round. Ooh, no, that looks rather difficult there. Let's go for an easier option for tonight. Yeah, we'll take that one. Okie dokie, yeah. Sounds good to me. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I will do that once I finish tonight. That made me go fall a bit, innit? Right, now let's go back a bit. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, idiot. And we turn it that way. And then... no. And right, how sharp are this? Yeah, I realised the segment was there, but I was trying to get the back end to go round it rather than towards it. Hang on. That way. Yeah, done it again. I seem to find doing this harder than doing some of the more difficult ones. That's better. Right, let's have a look, see where our nearest repair station is. Although I don't need repairs, I want to do a modification. Looks like it could be that one over there. That's reset navigation. Go to there. Right. Yeah, see if I can put a bit bigger engine in this. This was running rather sluggish. Here I'm going. Looks like it. Yeah. Don't know what that weird glitch was then. Weird glitch in the screen. Yeah, I don't know why. It was just like a very, very short, like a light glitch almost in the screen. It showed it on the stream as well because I saw it on the stream. Oh, I should have gone down there. Could be interesting. Try and reverse. Load of stuff behind me. Getting right out of room there, right? Dang. Only one thing for it. That's better. If at first you don't succeed, cheat. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, it's not quite a 4x4, but there's sort of, I don't know, something like 8 tyres a side or something. 7 tyres a side, I think it is actually. I may be wrong, might be 8 actually. But yeah, plenty of tyres, so. Anything that saved me having to reverse it. My reversing's bad enough as it is. Long cough. Doing my head in. Nearly there. See if we can do a few truck mods. Now that's something I wouldn't have a clue with. University basketball, or in fact any basketball. It's not something we get screened or anything over here. state. Okay, missing mod. Okay. Let's go back in and see what engine we can get now. .625 HP core Caterpillar, King of the Hill. What box are we going to match that with? 13 speed, ratio of 12 down to 0.73 to 1. That sounds good. Well, what's this Allison RDS? Torque 2.42 times. Only a 6 speed as well. We'll go for that. See what that does for us. No. Bring it up a bit. Oh, that's the one to go for then. By the look of it. That gives us hills traversal, heavy cargo. Yeah, we'll take that one instead. Right. Now, find a job. What we got? Anything going from Santa Fe? Origin. I did open the right one the first time. Right, we've got Albuquerque to Denver. That'll do us. Well, it's time to haul. Seems a bit more responsive. Hi Cobra, how are you? Sorry, I hadn't seen it straight away because my screen I used for the chat had gone to sleep. Oh, I've got to go up there. I did see you having smash burgers for dinner. We had fish and chips for ours. I made some homemade chips. Well, I say I've made some. I cut and chipped 2 kilos of potatoes, so it was quite a few chips. Yeah, when I say chips, I mean like fries, but thick ones. When you're saying potato chips, you possibly mean what we call crisps. It's a bit confusing in that respect, but yeah. Yeah, see, your fries tend to be more like sort of very thin string fries. If you have what I believe you do, it's like the McDonald's fries, chips, whatever you want to call them. Whereas ours, we cut them chunky. Ours can be like half an inch thick and best part of an inch wide. So you really got a bit of a chip to get hold of, you know. And if they cook nicely, it's just like biting into mashed potato. But you have obviously crust on the outside. So my wife likes what they call crinkle cut chips, which are basically like a normal chip, but instead of being cut with a straight knife, they're cut with a like a crinkle shaped knife. There's something a bit different. I have got one of those cutters if I wanted to spend the time to do it, but it'd be a long job just for a few chips. And we had fish in salt and vinegar batter, which is nice. Admittedly, it wasn't home battered. It was bought in a shop, but I have done my own fried fish before, but a lot of mucking about to get it right. I could, yeah. Yeah, we could do a collaborative stream, cooking. I use my cameras on Wi-Fi anyway, so doesn't matter where I have the cameras. Cobra could do something typically American, and I could do something typically British, or something like that. Or do it a swap about. He could do something typically British, and I could do something typically American. Just for the fun. Maybe I'd have to try and make biscuits and gravy. Got a friend who lives down south who he lives in, well, I say down south, he's in West Virginia, and he's a big one for his biscuits and gravy and his grits and all that sort of thing. Yeah, it wouldn't be too difficult to set that up, because I've got a wireless headset, wireless cameras. Yeah. I have to have a think about it, see how I'm going to do, what I'm going to do on it. Because it'd have to be something fairly quick to cook, but also something interesting. Maybe do a chicken and pasta dish or something like that. Tomato and mascarpone sauce or something like that I make up. I must admit, I'm always interested in the food of other cultures. Um, Something that really interests me. Find out what other people eat and that sort of thing. I mean, even I know the British and American palates are very, very similar, but there are some items that you guys eat that we don't, or vice versa. Um, and I learnt a lot from a couple of guys I used to play a Facebook game with, which is called Mafia Wars, and they explained to me some of the recipes that they did and stuff, or their wives did, or what have you. So that was interesting, and I did the same for them. What's that one? Yeah, okay. It says GPS in the corner. Right, let's go down here and go and pick it up. Oh, you buggers. I've got reversed in there. Put it in forward. There we go. Have a look at the back of the lorry. Have it. Why is that not turning as fast as it should? I thought I should have turned a lot quicker than that, but never mind. Yeah, that's... Right, well, before I go and start that run, I am going to go and make myself a quick cup of coffee. So I shall put myself in to be right back and grab a coffee before I die of thirst or something similar. Right, I'm back. Coffee in cup. I'm ready to make a move. Yeah, normally I'd be playing music anyway, wouldn't I? So, let's get some music on, shall we? It's a plan. We'll try this one. Oh, it's come up now. Gonna say. It wasn't showing who was singing. Good old Who. It is a great song, yeah. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Who, I must admit. Um, I'd find it difficult to pick a favourite tune. Um, whereas there's a lot of artists I could. miles away, reading chat. This is the thing that Chris asked for earlier when he was in. Yeah, that was Tank Daddy's request from earlier. Must admit, this ain't my kind of thing. But everyone to their own. No, mine neither. This is more like it. don't know why I'm sat there wearing my glasses. I don't need them for this. Only for sat up close working. I'm miles away from the computer screen here. Push down on me. Yeah, Queen and David Bowie. The song that they pinched the start from for Vanilla Ice. Wonder if Vanilla Ice ever asked for a royalty cut for that, for his sample or their sample of his record. Because that would have been a fair amount of money for the amount of times that got played. Actually, talking of David Bowie, I saw an article online earlier that they're saying that David Bowie's son has brought out a library, or is doing a library of books, because his dad was such a avid reader, and before he died, apparently he listed his favourite 100 books, and the ones that had been most influential in his life and things like that. And apparently they reckon you can see some of the books in his music and that sort of thing, so that'd be quite interesting to see. It ranged from like the Beano comic to like some real highbrow works of fiction. Yeah, they were saying they reckon it's the nearest thing to an autobiography that Bowie could have left. So was certainly the icon of his time, without a doubt. Excuse me. Thank you, Sydney. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in, and I appreciate everything you do for me. You're a very useful mod to have around for a start. And yeah, it's nice to get a chat with you, friend. We don't get to chat often enough. Unfortunately, I don't get to stream as often as I'd like either, but I'm working on it. So. Mind you, with all your other modding duties, you probably haven't got a great deal of time spare, have you? Yeah. I will make sure I have a go at your, have a look at your new YouTube channel and subscribe. And I don't know if you've got any content on it much yet, but if there is, I'll have a quick watch, see what I can watch there before I go to bed. I don't feel particularly tired at the moment, but I'll probably finish this run, and I might call that a night for the. I may call that a night for the driving, and just have a relax before bed, watching a bit of YouTube or something. So. Yeah, take care, Sydney. See you soon. Glad when I can get rid of this cough. I don't know that much. Interesting story about how this song came about. Don't know if you're there, King Cobra, but have you ever seen a YouTube channel called, I think it's called Tim from Kicking Harold, or something like that? Okie dokie, yeah, did you hear what? Oh, right. Well, basically, I think he's a guitarist from a band called, I think it's Kicking Harold or something like that. Anyway, um, he goes on YouTube and tells all sorts of different stories. He does a lot of YouTube shorts, and some of the stories he comes up with are really quite interesting. Um, like, for instance, the one that about this record. Um, a young, I think he tries to make it a little bit mysterious, and because you're supposed to try and work out who it is and all this sort of thing. And he said a 17-year-old guy walked into a pub one day, um, and while he's there, he had 4 beers or something, and just before the band who were playing some sort of pretty strange music, he said, left. One of the guys stood up and said, "We are the Sultans of Swing," and that gave Mark Knopfler the idea of the song for Sultans of Swing. He just happened to be in that pub at the right time to get the inspiration for it. Which I thought was quite amazing. But yeah, if you like music trivia, he's worth looking up. There's him and there's another guy. What's he call himself? Something of rock. Looks like I should have gone in there. Yeah, I can't remember for a minute what the other channel's called. But he's a really, really knowledgeable bloke. And he does long form videos about stuff. I mean, I love my music trivia and that sort of thing, so it's good for me. I made that much more difficult parking it. Without wondering. Don't think I'm going to get in here. I may be wrong. No, I didn't think I was. Because of the angle. I'm stuck. Got it. Another trailer. Where's your house? Huh. Level 60. Right, well I think that's me for streaming for tonight. I'm going to go and do as I said and go and follow Sydney's new YouTube channel and go and watch a bit of his YouTube for him. If you want, we can drop into Discord for a chat. I don't mind. I'm not sort of rushing off to bed as such. Right. Oh yeah, no, don't do that then, mate. No problem. I'll catch you soon. Take care. Take care. And I'll